Hello, hi, Gauki here, back with Gekishin Squadra. Today's video is just gonna be a rambly one. I'm gonna be just talking about like my opinion on a certain problem I've seen kind of plaguing the community since season one has started, and yeah, I'm gonna try and make this video as short as I can. Um, so I'm just gonna be talking about the main issue, which is Super Saiyan 3 Goku and monetizations and whatnot, and how they kind of handled that. So obviously, Super Saiyan 3 Goku has released, and I can tell you that he is probably one of the strongest releases in this game, at least from the first few days. Maybe people will just like learn how to deal with him, because that's just how it goes, right? Some character releases, people don't really know how to deal with them, and then once they do, like that character becomes a little less terrifying. But Goku right now feels like just an insanely great character, and I don't know, he really might be nerfed because he feels overtuned. His instant transmission feels like something that shouldn't be in the game because of how good it is. The fact that you can just insta kill people, snipe them. Oh, you're running low in health. You can just instant teleport to your own ally from, I don't know, spawn, or it doesn't matter because you can do it in less than a second. So there's so many things that makes this Goku so overly overpowered, and the main problem for that, to me, I know how these games go. Right, a new character is introduced, they're definitely going to be overpowered. However, the balance changes usually fix this issue with nerfs and adjustments and things like that. So I'm not really too worried about that. You want people to buy a character because they're good, right? Like obviously, if the character is bad, people won't really care enough to buy that character. So that's why, in most MOBAs they always kind of overtune the character, make them really overpowered, and then they start nerfing that character to make them seem more normal. My main issue is not how powerful Super Saiyan 3 Goku is, it's how they did the monetization for this game. And I see a lot of people in the community been fighting a lot over the whole free to play versus pay to win, right? They've been saying that this game is pay to win, and I do agree. I know people are gonna come up with a concept of, well, even if you buy for this character, you're not gonna instantly win. It's really not. Look, a pay to win, I think by definition, just means that it gives you an advantage over people whenever you do buy it. That's a pay to win. So having new characters being accessed is inherently pay to win. Like it doesn't matter if that character is bad or good. At you having access to that character, will give you an advantage over other players, especially if that new character is very overpowered. So, like, yes, this mechanic is very much a pay to win mechanic, but the problem is it's not that it's like obviously pay to win is not something you want to see in a MOBA. Um, but the problem is how people are fighting in the Discord, and I've even seen like some people on Twitter and in some of my comment section just talking about how insane this Goku really is. And I don't exactly love the decision that devs made with just the new characters and how they're presented, because I do believe paywalling your own new character is going to make a lot of people leave the game, because a lot of people, you got to realize, don't want to really pay for a free game, or even if they want to, they don't really have the money to do so. So playing a game that only rewards those who have the money is not something you want to happen. This is not like Dragon Ball Legends or Dokkan Battle where it's a gacha for that character that you get. There's no chance in getting that character. You always just either buy that character or unlock them using the Star Collection system. So there's no real gacha system here. unless you're talking about the cosmetics, which to me, I think that's completely harmless. Like it's completely optional. It doesn't really give you any sort of advantage. It's just there to make your character look good. I'm mainly talking about how the decision to lock that character is not something that is good for the game at all, actually, because it does a few things. It separates those who pay and those who don't, and it makes it feel as if, well, if this character is new, when I'm free to play, I'm just not gonna be hyped because I'm not sure of the duration of how long that character will be locked until he gets added to the star collection. I think like a month or two, and then after that he gets added to the star collection. So I'm not really sure of the like duration for that, but it's still like after the whole hype of the character has died, now you want me to enjoy the character that people kind of just used and left and have moved on to other new characters that are like fresh and whatnot. It just kills hype. It kills a lot of hype for a lot of people. Like if you have money to pay for that character, you will be hyped for new characters. If you don't, well, you won't really be, right? Because you're looking at the new character, you're like, well, that's cool. Very, very nice animations, and he seems very, very strong. But the thing is, yeah, I can't really use him. There's no way for me to use him. There's no like they didn't even put a way that is like hard to reach for you to like actually unlock this character. You literally have zero way of doing this unless you pay 250 gems, which is not something that I think is good for the game. So yeah, that's primarily the issue that I've been wanting to talk about, and I think like I'm making this video just to be vocal on issues that I think are very important in the game, because I actually really I am enjoying this game. I'm loving it so much. It's genuinely one of the best Dragon Ball games we've had in years, and I'm enjoying every moment. And I think decisions like this are gonna divide the player base, make it way more toxic than it ever should be, and people are not going to be happy. So just being vocal about it, criticizing it, and maybe whenever like surveys are up, you want to voice your full opinion on your discontent of not of this whole system that they set up of paywalling a character, so the devs can actually listen, because nobody wants this game to die, right? Like nobody wants this game to die because it's a new Dragon Ball game that has a ton of potential. Like it definitely has its issues here and there, but overall, like this game is insanely like well made. It's great, it's fun to play with friends, even alone, it doesn't matter. The game has so much potential to be like a long-standing Dragon Ball game. So this system that they set up right here is not something I want in the game. So I'm just being vocal, and yeah, that's all I have to say on this matter. If you like content like this, consider liking, subscribing, and commenting, as I really want to hear your thoughts on this topic. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.